Hello, what brings you in today?
I don't really know what's going on. My neck's been hurting for a while, like off and on. And then I've been having some like numbness in both of my hands, like in my fingers.
Which fingers, to be specific?
It's mostly like these two fingers on both hands, but it happens in all of them. But like these two are worse.
Those were like the first ones and the main ones?
Yeah.
Okay. How long has this been going on?
The my neck hurting has probably been around 2 months or so. And then the numbness like started a few weeks after, and it's progressively been like worse and happening like more often.
Okay. Um, what do you do for a living?
I volunteer at the food pantry, like stocking shelves and things like that.
So, a lot of overhead activity type stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, have you tried to do anything for it or
Really the only thing I've done is like I've been taking a leave or Advil, whatever it's called, uh, for like since it like started hurting. I've been taking that,
okay.
but I
Has that
haven't
helped at
done
all?
anything. A little bit, not tons, but it helps a little bit. So,
Okay. Where at in your neck does it hurt?
it's really kind of all over. I guess the worst part would be like just like all the way around the back, like kind of in the middle of your neck.
Okay.
Um, like if you just like cup your hand and like put it on your neck, kind of like the middle area, I guess.
Okay. Um, have you had any injuries to your neck before?
Um, I have had concussions before, like in high school a while ago, and then I've had a car accident a few years ago that they put me in the hospital for like a week, but I haven't had any like other issues or anything.
Okay. Um, do you have any postural issues at all? Like,
Uh, Not that I know of.
okay. Is there any certain movements at all that cause you more pain or have the pain go away?
There's nothing that really makes it go away, but the worst pain is like when I go to watch TV or like read a book and my head's like either like turned to the sides both ways or like in like consistent like down angle, like staying that way for a long time hurts.
Okay. Um, how would you describe the pain in your neck? Like sharp shooting, dull, achy, pins and needles, burning?
I'd say it's kind of just like a dull or like my neck is kind of stiff type of pain.
Okay. Um, have you ever popped your neck before?
Um, I think I used to when I was younger, but not really now.
You said when you were younger. Like, what age would that be?
Um, I guess probably like high school, college age.
Okay. Um, does it limit your like motion? Like, do you still have like can you still take your ear to your shoulder on both sides?
Yeah, I can do it. It definitely hurts, but I can do it. Um, Sometimes it does seem like it's a little less than others, just like depending on, I guess, what I've been doing or something. I don't really know, but it's mostly like difficulty is with like turning to the side and then like turning my head both ways. Um, but then like bringing my like chin to my chest is not super bad. Like it's there, but it's not as bad as the others.
What about looking straight up towards the ceiling?
Uh, there's a little bit with that, but it's not as bad as the the other ones.
Okay. So if I were to push down on your head, straight down, would that cause you any pain?
Um, yeah, that kind of hurts.
Okay. Turn your head to one side and do the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, that hurts.
Now do it on the other side.
That one hurts too.
That hurts too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I were to um, do a distraction test to help like extend your cervical spine, would that alleviate some pain, cause more pain, no change at all?
It should alleviate it.
Okay. Let me have you put your hands up like this, like you're making like the touchdown sign,
Yeah.
and then just start opening and closing your hands. And do that for 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes is up. How do you feel?
It feels pretty much the same. Nothing really
Same?
changed.
Okay. Um, so basically, after gathering all that information, I'm leaning towards a diagnosis of spinal stenosis, which is basically like compression of the cervical vertebrae on a nerve, which could be, which would explain why you have like the numbness going down your arm and into your fingers and everything. And it makes sense because with the distraction of the cervical spine, it allowed that nerve to be unimpinged, and then that numbing symptom that you have going down your arms went away. Um, so basically, for my plan of care right now, we're going to try and work on strengthening the neck muscles so that it can support the bone structure a little bit better, and hopefully get the cervical vertebrae to space out a little bit, or at least stabilize where they need to be. And then I would say continue to take the um, NSAIDs like Aleve, ibuprofen. But if you ever experience any type of like stomach discomfort, whether that be like a stomach ache, an ulcer, it just doesn't feel right, well, then we can stop those, and then we can always use Tylenol as well. But I want to try and treat this in like a conservative fashion. But the only, I guess, true fix to this would be a surgical procedure. I don't know if um, you would want to do that later on if we can't figure this out, but I have a good feeling that we can fix this without surgery. Do you have any questions for me right now?
I don't. Well, do you think I should continue with the same medication, or is that like something that you should switch every now and then? Or
Which one? You said you were taking Aleve, right?
yeah.
And you've been following the directions on the bottle?
Mhm.
Okay. How long have you been doing that?
I started relatively around the time that neck pain started, so probably a little over like a month and a half ish, maybe.
Okay. Have you noticed the effects of the medicine to like decrease or like not work as well?
Uh, maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Um, if you want to, you can switch to ibuprofen, just doing the same thing. Um, just follow the instructions on the bottle. It may make a difference, it may not. It's kind of like the same thing, basically, like it has the same job and same stuff in it. But um, try it out. If it does tend to work for you a little bit better, then we can go that route. Um, but other than that, I don't think it should be a problem.
Okay.
You have any other questions for me?
Um, I don't think so.
All right. Well, we will see you soon.
Okay.
Adios.